All right, let's kick it off with Jerry Jones' quote before we get into the video. He says, I've talked to literally double hands of very, very engaging people. Jones said, I've had input from ex-presidents. I've had input from presidents. I've had input from a cross-section of our players, former players, and I will continue to have input. This is a very serious matter. Jones stressed repeatedly he handled the situation with grace and added, we will do it in the way we think that is as sensitive and that has as much as grace for the genuine feeling of everybody in mind. This is tap dancing, all right? Jerry Jones is who he is at this point, but let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our NFL Talk playlist for more NFL videos. But basically, he's talking about kneeling, okay? He's basically said he is reconsidering letting the Dallas Cowboy players kneel. Now, he said in the past, if anybody kneel, they can get the hell up out of there. We know he has a close relationship with Trump. All right, we know he is probably the most prominent and most powerful owner in the National Football League. All right, but at the same time, 77-year-old men don't change their stripes. You are who you are. Now, you want to know my opinion on kneeling? Fuck it, straight up and down. Why is everybody kneeling now? When Kaepernick needed everybody to kneel was when it wasn't fruitful. You know what I'm saying? When it wasn't trendy. When it wasn't cool, when it was for Trayvon Martin, Eric Gardner, when it was for Mike Brown, when it was for everybody else, social injustice. A guy got shot in Minnesota. People forget that on the stop, on a traffic stop. When he was doing it, warning us that this is gonna keep happening in a repetitive manner, nobody wanted to kneel. Not fucking LeBron, right? Not Dak. Dak cooned out and he didn't want to kneel. Okay. We can keep going on and on and on and on again. Okay? We can. So what are we kneeling for? What? Because it's trendy? Because it's cool? No. If I'm Jerry Jones, y'all fools gonna stand. Y'all didn't kneel when they kneel for Trump, but they didn't kneel for Cap. It's over with now. It's done. You know, but at the end of the day, he don't want to lose business. And when you play both sides, you usually lose. He need to take a stand. Everybody expect Jerry to take the stand that no kneeling. I'm cool with it. Because none of these dudes had the courage to kneel when it wasn't trendy. Now kneeling has become a brand. Black Lives Matter has become a fruitful brand. I don't like that crap neither. Black Lives Matter is a fake battle cry. It doesn't represent the ghettos. It doesn't represent black people. It doesn't represent rich or middle class black people. If a middle class still exists, it doesn't represent the suburban black people. It doesn't represent the piss poor black people. They ain't done nothing for us. For real. People need to cut it out. You got people determining who black and who not, and who got a Gucci belt on. Who black and who not. You know what I'm saying? And don't know nothing about their lineage, about their heritage, or don't know nothing about politics, don't know nothing about the situation. They just wearing these Black Lives Matter shirts because it's cool. Don't even know that real talk, the spearhead of that organization is truly white. What have they done for the kids in the hood? Nothing. What have they done for the school kids? Nothing. How many people have they bailed out? Jay-Z bailed out more people than them. How many people they pay for legal representation? But we always see these black activists pop up when it's beneficial for them, with they fake empowerment words, with they fake tears. They doing it for their own publicity. They doing it for their own books. They doing it for their own brand. Spare me with this kneeling bull jive at this point, because ain't nobody really down for the cause. Nobody. So if I'm Jerry Jones, I'm taking a stand. You fools don't stand. Straight up and down. What we kneeling for now? And kneel, at this point, it ain't going to be able to tell who racist and who not. It ain't going to stop somebody else from getting killed at this point. Because now the eyeballs are on what's going on with black people, and it's not going to stop. Is kneeling got Breonna Taylor justice? Hell no. Has begging and asking got Breonna Taylor justice? Hell no. Did burning some shit down in Minnesota help get George Floyd somewhat of a justice? We still waiting, but it got the cops arrested. Had y'all did the private protest and did that Trayvon Martin private protest, George Floyd killers would probably still be getting ready to go back on the clock. So I'm not mad at Jerry. Jerry, be who you are. You 77 years old. You friends with Donald Trump. You a stone cold racist. We know who you are. Where's these words when Gerald McCoy was calling him out this summer to speak up on what happened? Last time I checked, he still didn't speak up. He didn't say Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. Oh, I feel bad what's happening to the black community. He waited to training camp to speak. Months have went on by. He has said nothing. And you think this dude is got any sympathy in his heart? You crazy. He can give a fuck less about any Negro in this world that ain't catching or blocking or tackling for him. He don't care about you. If Zeke Elliott didn't play running back and he asked Jerry for a favor, he wouldn't even care. We know what it is. You showed us your ultimate actions last year when you said, you better not kneel, you won't be on this team. You showed us your ultimate actions when you gave Tony Romo all that money and he had to blink. When it came to Dak, he got to be on the franchise tag. And one thing else I want y'all to peep out, man. I'm not even going to talk about this in the video. Have y'all seen Kyle Shanahan? I forget the coach. Not Sean McVay. He's the coach out there for Buffalo. McDermott. Have you noticed how all these white coaches ain't got the bag for extension? Brad Stevens with the Celtics. And Nate McMillan get a funky ass 1-year extension for the Indiana Pacers. Y'all notice that? These white coaches ain't got the bag for no extensions. They get it on demand. They have 16 years left in their contract. They'll rep it up and give them more money. And these players, pay attention. Jerry Jones ain't changing. Ain't nothing changing, bro. Just be who you are. I agree with you. Forget kneeling. Kneeling doesn't mean nothing at this point. It meant everything for Cap. And everybody let Kaepernick go up under. And if you haven't realized, what my boy Warren G say for a lot of y'all young cats, you don't see what I see every day being Warren G. What you don't see is Kaepernick still not in the league. That's what you don't see. The kneeling and all the protesting is kind of murking that up. Kaepernick still not in the league. So pay attention, man. Y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV, dropping a dash of knowledge. Don't forget, check out our NFL Talk playlist for more videos. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link if that's more convenient in the description. Best way you could donate is share the video. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down the video. Let me know why. You could DM me or comment. All my social media links there as well. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We got Facebook group. Twitter's the fastest way you can touch me. Hit me up if you got an issue, question, business, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, whatever the situation may be. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.